Day 20. Yet again, Dr. Hyde, I'm not feeling it. But here we are. I just worked out my back and my biceps. As I said in my previous video, that I'm kind of changing up my workout routines, just pairing up different things. What do I want to talk about? I was really thinking about some stuff today on the drive back, which is kind of weird because I'm not doing so hot in the class, but it's like everything I think about, everything pertains to it, obviously, because you're always using your body. But something that was running through my head as I'm thinking about your muscles building and how your muscles grow, and that actin and myosin, those heads being like a ratchet, do that 50% pull, then pull again. But the actin and the myosin are the things that are multiplying. That's how your muscle grows. And so I'm thinking, well, how can you visualize that? Because it doesn't really make sense to me, a ratchet, when you're going, say, your bicep. Well, I can't do it because I'm driving, but you're going up. A ratchet doesn't make sense in my head. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, well, the bicep bunches up once you flex it. When you're doing a bicep curl, that type of contraction. So say you have a blanket laid out and your fingers are the actin and myosin. You go and you pinch that blanket just a little bit. You do that halfway, and so it's just like connected. So it very slightly pulls that blanket, and then do that other 50%, pull it all the way. So your fingers like that. Blanket's only moved half an inch maybe, depending on how big the blanket is, doesn't really matter. But the blanket's only barely moved, and that tension is not gonna be very strong. So if you go to just pull, that blanket's easily gonna be stretched back out, because that's only one actin and myosin head. But say you line all those up, or you just add one more. We'll just go add one more. That tension is gonna be a little bit stronger. If they're side by side, it's still gonna pull the same amount. It's only gonna pull that half inch, but it's gonna be a little bit harder, have a little bit more tension, a little bit more pressure required to flatten it out. And then you just multiply that, and instead of just lining them up side by side, then start lining them up in front of each other. And then that's gonna pull it a little bit further. Because if you have two straight rows, this is not a good idea to do while driving because I'm steering with my knee sometimes. If you have it lined up like that, that's gonna pull it a little bit more. And that's also gonna be a little bit stronger. So the more that you work out, the more actin and myosin heads you're gonna be adding. More so like on top of each other and beside each other, just bundling up. Obviously you're gonna be able to move your arm all the way. So say lengthwise, that actin and myosin is gonna go all the way there. But it's just gonna be more bundled up together, so that bicep is clumped up more. In my head, it makes sense. I don't know if that explanation really worked for you, and I could definitely do a demonstration of it. Like if I had the blanket in front of me, it'd be a lot easier to show it. But it's gonna continually get closer and closer and closer, depending on how many actin and myosin heads you have. And then that tension is gonna be stronger, so it's gonna require a lot more to pull that bicep away or to straighten out that blanket again. So, pertaining to my workouts, I'm trying to build more actin and myosin heads in my bicep. I'm trying to get bigger biceps and trying to get stronger. So yeah, that's what was running through my head today as I was driving a couple hours ago. Just thinking. So, thanks a lot. It's invaded my head. Even if I don't pass this class, which hopefully I do. This isn't a vlog. I'm gonna shut up now. I'll see you at the 20.